Estamos en Viena, estamos en uno de los mercados más tradicionales. Es el mercado más largo y el más antiguo. Hasta ahí llegó mi data, así que te paso con ellas. Where are we?
We are at the Nash Market in Vienna, fairly close to the center of the city. This is the oldest and the largest market in Vienna to date. I believe it dates back to the 16th century and began as a meat and produce market. Now there are many vendors. It's very international, multicultural. There's many different cuisines from all over the world. It got its name Nash. Apparently it was first the ash market because people used to transport buckets of milk on the branches of ash trees. They would carry it into the market this way. Eventually it evolved into Nash Market, and to Nash is kind of like to eat, right? To snack, because when you're walking through the market, people are handing you all kinds of samples. Yeah.
But this is not Austrian, this is from another culture, right?
Yeah, I think it's, so I know that in Austria, especially in Vienna, there's a huge Turkish influence because the Ottomans were here and occupied this area for a long time. But so I think it has some influence from there, definitely.
How do you feel when you walk over here?
Well, I definitely like it because it's kind of like a community hotspot.
You are traveling, but just in one street.
Exactly. And there's, I don't know, there's a lot of, like I said, community. There's a lot of noise and life and so on that I feel like in other parts of other.
To be here makes me want to go to Turkey, but we have turkey here, so do you want to try something? Do you want to eat something?
We have turkey at home.
Yeah, so let's go to try something. Let's go. ¿Es dulce?
It's not too sweet. It's sweet, but
Supuestamente es de flor de loto. Está bueno. Y tenemos esto, un pico baklava.
Why did they give me such a cute little fork if I was supposed to use my hand?
It's with honey, I think with pistachio.
Honey, pistachio,
coconut.
and phyllo dough.
This is amazing to eat it with mate, right?
Mate?
With mate. Estamos en Viena! We're in Vienna. It's the capital city of Austria. Am I right or not? Are we in the capital?
Don't ask me anything. I know nothing.
Esta es la ciudad donde terminó viviendo Mozart. Yo quiero primero que nada, mientras Janita va a prepararse algo para cocinar, can you help me to make a house tour for the people? Something interesting. We have kitchen and oven. Usually it's not so common, right?
Not always. We don't always get enough.
Where is the fridge? This is interesting.
This is the fridge.
It looks like
It
there.
doesn't look like a fridge. Also, I watched Christian try to open this for like 5 minutes the first time.
Yeah, I was trying to do like this, and I couldn't, and it's like that, right?
It's a dishwasher. I wonder if it works. We haven't tried to use it yet.
No, we didn't use it because we are like old school. Miren lo que es el baño en sí. Es súper grande, súper amplio. Entran varias personitas acá. Tenés la parte del inodoro, la pileta. Todo es completo, pero lo que decía Hanna, bueno, hasta tenemos para lavar ropa. Lo que decía Hanna es que la ducha es muy chica. Y es verdad, es muy chica. O sea, tremendo baño para poca ducha. Room tour, please. I'll follow you. I'm following you.
It's pretty big. It has a lot of natural light, which I really like because I work during the day. This thing I'm so fascinated by.
What the hell is that? It looks like an instrument.
It looks like an instrument, or maybe like something to smoke. But
Yeah.
it doesn't make
It's
any
like
noise.
a kind of hookah, or I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't make any noise. You can't. It's like
I tried to make a
there's
noise.
no,
Can
there's
you?
no airflow in it. There's nowhere for the noise to come out. No.
Algo que sucede mucho acá en Europa, que lo vi demasiado, son los baños. What the hell is that?
It's a toilet.
How it works? What is it?
You have to pay. This one, I guess this one you don't actually.
Ah,
have
it's
to pay
free.
for.
Let's try to open one. Which one? This? Ah, sí, mira, puedes abrirlo, es gratis. Bueno, mira, tenés un baño público gratis, dentro de todo con muy buena limpieza. El olor te lo regalo. The smell is not so good, but it's clean at least. In another one we saw that we need to pay, right?
50 cents for it yesterday at the metro
Oh,
station.
wait, look at this. What is this? It makes you happy, right?
It makes me very happy.
It's so amazing because it's like water from there and you will get fresh. What is that?
Mist.
Mist. Ok. Cositas lindas de Austria. Vamos. Nosotros nos estamos quedando en un barrio, un barrio que no está tan cerca del centro, estamos como unos 20 minutos, que es Schönbrunn, cerca donde está el palacio. Y algo a destacar es que nosotros tenemos que usar siempre los metros, subte, trenes, colectivos, todo. How does it work here to use the metro and all of this?
I bought us a pass to use it for 7 days, and I think it was about 21 euros per pass. Otherwise, I think there's a place to pay for a single fare, but there's not barriers to enter. So you pay and then you get on, and they
We are about to lose to miss our train. Run. We will tell you there. Ya bajamos el subte, no mostré mucho porque fue rápido, hicimos unas paraditas rápidas, pero algo que a mí me llama la atención es que nosotros pagamos esos 20 euros para poder viajar toda la semana gratis. Pero no hay nada, no hay máquinas que controlen ningún pase, no hay ni una persona que te controle el boleto ni nada. So, what would happen if someone will find us that we don't pay, for example?
Theoretically, we could get a fine. It's maybe 100 euros.
100 euros, what the
100
hell?
euros.
It's a lot.
I haven't seen anybody enforcing it at all.
Yeah, nobody
Honestly,
controls it.
I think the metro here is very easy to take. I have not felt confused by it once. I know sometimes I travel and go to new cities and it takes me forever to figure out how to get around. But
Yeah.
here it's been really straightforward, and the metro runs. It's like every 2 minutes there's another train coming. So even if you miss your train, you know, I think a lot of places you see big crowds of people running to get on the train, and
Because there are a
here
few trains and here
they just kind of relax and wait for the next one because they're so frequent.
Está buenísimo, así que nada, bueno, si quieren, o sea, la idea es, páguenlo, no debo decir esto, tienen que pagarlo. Pero tranquilamente si estás al apurado y no tenés el ticket, podés pasar y nadie lo va a controlar. Cosas de primer mundo. I think I found my partner to travel. Because usually people, if they come to Vienna, they could go to museums. What the hell are we doing now? Where are we?
I think I've always felt a little bit guilty for not liking museums because every time I travel with my friends, they
Yeah.
want to go. I remember when I went to Paris with my friend Asher,
Yeah.
and we went to the Louvre together, and it was his second time going to the Louvre. Like, he had already been, and the first time he went, he spent a full, 7-8 hours there.
It's a lot.
And I went with him, and I think I was walking through it, and it took me, 2 hours, and he was still, I called him, like, hey, where are you? And he was still at the beginning.
Vienna is like the capital of the art, of the architecture, and we are where? It's like a river. We are going to see like how people live here, no? Because this is like the beach for the people.
Yeah, I think
It's kind of, right?
it is two-dimensional, you know. We're more into experiences. It's more immersive.
Vamos a ver qué onda, a ver cómo la gente viene acá, se tira su mantita y se tira al río. Este es el río Danubio, por cierto. Do you know about that? This is the Danubian River, which is the same in Budapest.
Yeah.
She told me this yesterday. Esto me encanta de las ciudades europeas. Bueno, de hecho en todos los lugares, hay en todas las ciudades del mundo. Pero me encanta acá, bueno, a una cuadra del departamento donde nos estamos quedando encontramos un supermercadito que relativamente debería estar más barato, ¿no? Debería estar más barato de lo que yo creo que tendría que estar el supermercado. Pero Viena en sí es bastante cara. Lo que sí estoy viendo es que todas las frutas son muy buenas. O sea, todo se ve muy perfectito, muy limpio, muy prolijo. Es como que te dan ganas de comprar de todo. Yo me estoy llevando fruta de todo tipo para hacer una ensalada de fruta y para cocinar una buena ensalada. Janita ahí ya tiene todo preparado porque hoy vamos a cocinar re bien. Pero bueno, en fin, te sale más barato terminar comprando acá en los supermercados y demás que salir a comer porque comer está carísimo. Así que vamos a hacer una buena compra para toda la semana. Bueno, las compras ya las hicimos, pero esto se nos pasó por alto. Acá tenés un sector donde tenés todo por 1 euro. O sea, cada bolsita que tenés acá la pagás 1 euro. Vamos a llevar un par de cositas más. Amigo, estamos haciendo las compras acá en el supermercado de Austria y todo es carísimo. Me estoy volviendo loco. Estoy queriendo comprar atún, por ejemplo. Bueno, 8 euros esa latita. Lo que más me impactó fue el pollo. Mirá, te voy a mostrar el pollo porque me volvió loco. Quise comprar unas pechugas, unas chuletitas, que no sé cómo le llaman en otros países. Pero por ejemplo esto, 675 gramos, o sea, un poquito más de medio kilo. Casi 14 euros. O sea, el kilo que está 25 euros, una locura. Nada, cosas caras. Pero bueno, es mejor, como te dije recién, en el mercadito. comprar y llevar para casa, para poder cocinar en casa, porque si no, nos vamos a fundir. Tenemos una semanita acá, vamos a probar, vamos a darle. Mira lo que es el carrito. Ahora después te cuento cuánto gastamos. La noche de Viena, the night in Vienna. There are a lot of stories here to tell. What is that?
We're here tonight at St. Stephen's Cathedral.
I'm a little... I have goosebumps already.
I think it's beautiful at night. We came here during the day and went inside and walked around, and this is the one, there was actually a service going on at the time we went inside.
It was like a cruise.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Vienna has a lot of deep stories, which maybe people don't know. They only come here to see the architecture, the museums, but we have something important. Do you know about Templar Knights?
The Knights Templar.
Knights Templar?
So the Knights Templar was a group of knights created in the early, I think, 10th century.
I think so.
French group, and they were kind of appointed with a lot of power from the church. So they answered only to the Pope, not to the king. And
interesting. They were powerful.
They were super powerful, and they gained a lot of wealth really quickly. So because of this, they were kind of untouchable because they were not only rich, but they were kind of like immune to law.
I listened to a story. They said that it was created to protect the Holy Grail. Do you know what is it? I will let you know. The Holy Grail is the blood of Jesus Christ. They say that Jesus Christ had a daughter, and then this daughter had more family, and they protected this blood because it's powerful blood. But okay, it doesn't matter. What happened here?
Basically, by the 1300s, the King of France was super in debt, and he was getting, I think, frankly, kind of pissed off with this group of knights that there was nothing he can do, and they had all the wealth instead of him. So, understandably, they began to kind of hunt down this secret organization of knights. A lot of them were hanged, even burned at the stake. They were kind of moving all over Europe, trying to escape this persecution.
Yeah.
So, behind this church, there is an alley. Supposedly, there is, as legend goes, a group of knights was cornered in this alley, slaughtered, and they killed so many of them at one time that blood ran down the walls of the alley, and
so
therefore...
it means that there are ghosts here all around.
Maybe, I guess, but it earned the nickname Blood Alley because of that.
Okay, so now, when you are coming to visit this church, don't think only about the church and what is inside. Think about the story, because you will feel the energies of this. Okay.
Wanna go find some ghosts?
Let's find. We found the alley.
Alley?
Do you feel something?
I don't know. It's a little bit hard to feel the spirits because there's so many tourists around. We're basically right downtown in the city center of Vienna. It's not very isolated, and for this, I don't feel like it's super creepy.
But
I
it
feel,
is.
I mean, right now, what is it? It's 9:30. I feel like if we came here at
12, 1, 3.
1, 2 in the morning,
It's going to be
and we couldn't
interesting.
hear any voices.
But wait, imagine that the Knights Templar were there, and people came and started to shoot, or what kind of weapons they were? Maybe swords?
Swords.
Maybe.
I would imagine swords.
And
supposedly there was a lot of blood.
Yeah.
I don't know, these walls look
Do you see
white.
blood? I don't
I
know.
think I would have to guess that they've been painted over a few times since then.
So it's kind of creepy.
So when the Knights Templar were found in this alley, instead of surrendering, they decided to fight to the death. And so much blood was shed as a result of this fight that allegedly blood dripped down the walls of this alley. However, I do think it's been painted over a couple times since then. There are also other rumors about it. One
What?
of those rumors is there is buried treasure underneath.
So we can be millionaires if we break this floor.
There's also legends that some of the knights actually survived this and continue to meet in secret in underground chambers.
Oh.
So I have heard a couple things about the underground life.
There's
in the city.
like
there's a river.
river.
There's a river.
Whoa.
I think there's certain places you can actually go down and get.
Encontramos la casa de Mozart. I want to tell you something. Do you know that Mozart was born in Salzburg? But he was not so kind in this city. I mean, people didn't like him very much. So he decided to move here, to Vienna. And he said that this is his house forever, for the rest of the life.
People like his music a lot more in Vienna.
Now, if you want to see the life of Mozart, you can come here to the house, it's the Mozart house, near the story which we told. It's a little creepy, but it's fine. I think the cannabis here is free. We didn't figure out yet, but I think it is. And we found a lot of shops. I think, yeah, it's legal.
Legal.
What do you think?
Not free. I
It
think
is?
it's very
Not
expensive.
free, yeah. It's very expensive. But you can find everything what you want.
Let's try to find some.
Okay, we figure out how is it, how it works here.
So THC is technically not legal, but cannabis is, the plant itself is legal.
What's the difference for people who don't know about this?
THC is
The property?
molecule
Yeah.
within cannabis that has psychoactive properties. Now there are
Con lo que te
there
pones
are-
loco.
There are other molecules that do have psychoactive properties as well. There's different, like Delta 8 is another one of them. CBD is known for more relaxing effects. It's not psychoactive, but so there's a loophole, I guess, where you can get cannabis products, but they technically don't have THC, and when they're exposed to heat, it activates psychoactive compounds.